Hi, and welcome to another general pick a card tarot reading. Today we are asking Spirit, what is next in love? What is next in love for you? Now, I have three piles today. I was more drawn to the colors of these objects, and they're all generally the same size and weight. So for group one, we have this brass ring with this knot on the top. And for group two, I'm going to start saying group instead of pile because there's no piles. Group two, we have this aluminium tin can opener clip thing. I don't know the official term. Don't think it really matters, but group three, we have this plastic bread clip. If it wants to focus. I hope this shakes because I've had way too much caffeine. There we go. Group three, this is you. So please take time to figure out which pile you're most drawn to, which pile may have the most messages for you. Do your weird and wonderful methods, and then when you're ready, find the timestamps below and join me in your reading. Hi pile one, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this brassy looking ring with the little knot on top, then this is your reading today. I keep saying pile, but there's no pile. So I'm trying to start saying group. Group one. If you chose the brass ring, this is your reading. Today we are asking Spirit, what is next in love for you? Now I'm going to bring out the charms too because that just helps me tie in some of the themes in the cards. We're going to be using some Rider-Waite. I'll get right into it because I plan on using quite a few cards, so the sooner we get started, the quicker this reading will be. I've started shuffling on camera now as well, group one, sorry, just because I think it's interesting and it keeps the energy fresh for me. I'm not just having the cards sit there for a long time, and I don't like the idea of arranging them so neatly too. I feel like I can read the energies better. So pile one, what is next in love for them? Group one, should I say. Oh goodness. Okay, these cards are meant for those cards, apparently, to help clarify some of that energy. I was literally asking in my head, why do we have these two here? That's crazy. All right. Group one, please, Spirit. What's next in love for group one? What can you offer? What information can you offer? Interesting. Group one. Could I get some more clarifying? That's too many. Some more clarifying cards, please. I just need three, just to clarify. Thank you. A lot of reversals here, group one. And the next column too, please. Just a clarifying card to clarify some of that energy. Oh, wow, that's two cards. All right, I'll take both because I think that they can tie in together fairly well. And just one more card for the last column, Spirit. Thank you. All righty. Trying to keep that in frame, but you guys know which charm you chose, surely. All right, so interesting energy. Group one. I feel like the people who pick this group, this is our bottom deck energy, the Hermit. You're feeling very stuck. Group one, I feel that some of you have been going through it, feeling very isolated, very single, very unsure of the future, very stuck. Like, we have a lot of reversals here, and in my Rider-Waite deck the cards just fly out as they want and they put themselves into the positions, so I don't correct the cards. Usually if they come out reversed, I leave them reversed, but we have a lot of stuck energy here. Like, I'm feeling a little bit like some of you guys have lost hope on actually finding love. Like, some of you guys are, and some of you actually have someone very specific in mind with who you want union with, but for whatever reason it just doesn't feel doable. For whatever reason you're feeling very uninspired by a possible happy ending. So the Hermit energy reversed could be that most of you are currently not using this time productively. Some of you guys are feeling isolated, like you're not just being put into a period of introspection, which is what that card usually indicates. You're actually feeling quite isolated and cut off. I'm feeling as though at the moment you're trying to, I feel like you're trying to, but you have the tendency to dip into some really heavy emotions, pile one. We have the 10 of Cups, we have the 10 of Swords, and then we have the 9 of Wands. Like, And those are all reversed. So I feel that I just need to say that this unhappiness, this unfulfillment is temporary, pile one. That is why we have these two cards reversed. Although you feel stuck and you feel uninspired and you feel as though you can't, at the moment, you can't even picture this truly. The truth of the matter is you're kind of making a martyr out of yourself, and Spirit is trying to help you pull those swords out of your back, because you do deserve love. You're worthy of love. You have a lot to give, is what I'm feeling. You're somebody who has a lot to give in any connection, friendship or otherwise. And I do feel like with this business here, you have the opportunity to heal now. And this Nine of Wands reversed, like I really feel like Spirit is trying to guide you out. You've almost created this wall of obstacles, and I feel like you're just very exhausted and you don't really know what's next, but you have the potential for a very new, fresh start. You have the potential to just have any possible, like I'm feeling like a blank slate energy, like Spirit is trying to guide you through this period so that you come out of it with a very fresh outlook and a very fresh perspective, because the next card we have is the Ace of Wands. So I'm feeling like a very passionate, fresh beginning, like a very new, literally like everything else was burnt to charcoal, and then from the ashes grew this wand, except it's not brown. Like I'm seeing like bright green, like that really fresh color, really fresh. You have the tendency to self-sabotage, pile one. You have the tendency to get into a negative state of mind, and you have the tendency to tell yourself things that aren't simply true. You are a very valuable person. You are somebody who works very hard in life, and I feel that you don't truly see and understand your worth at the moment. These two cards are reversed. And I do feel like beneath this Ace of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords as a bit of a caution. A bit of a, words of caution from Spirit to say, do not allow yourself to get into those negative mindsets where, again, you are martyring yourself. I feel that some of you get into a painful state of a painful it's almost like you embrace the pain, pile one. You don't deserve to feel like that all the time, okay? You deserve love, you deserve happiness, you are someone who deserves positivity. I feel that some of you have very heavy thoughts that kind of really weigh you down, pile one. You are very valuable, okay? That's why we have these here, to tell you to continue to work on yourself. You're someone who is incredibly worthy of being on this earth, full stop, let alone anybody would be very grateful. And I feel like this Ace of Wands, yes, it's here for the love aspect, but it's going to be something that enters your life and that gives you this passion, this drive, this motivation again. The fire suit can be a very creative suit, but it can also be the suit that gives us that drive again to want to do something. And sometimes when you're in this energy for too long, when you're in your pentacles for too long, it's a very slow moving energy, and you can lose that passion, you can lose that motivation. So an Ace of Wands is an opportunity for a rebirth, but it's also an opportunity to reignite that passion and to get that drive back. So I feel like something is going to happen where you're feeling more confident, you're feeling more able and worthy, and it's going to help you to understand your value, because you really need to be more in touch with who you are as a person and why you deserve love, because you do. That's all I keep hearing is you deserve love, you deserve love. Your spirit guides especially are trying to get you out of this negative tendency, this negative thinking, this idea that you can't even picture it right now, because you do have a potential wish fulfillment coming. For some of you, I will see what charms come out as well, but you do have a tendency to your heart space isn't open, is what I feel. Group one, we have the Two of Cups up the top here reversed, and then we have the Nine of Cups reversed. This is a wish fulfillment card, the Nine of Cups, and this is about coming together as a strong individual with another strong individual and compromising an agreement, like a connection. It could mean that you first establish yourself as friends, but the idea is that it is a very strong bond. It's a very equal bond. And in a love reading, it can sometimes indicate like a soulmate, somebody who has a deep respect for you and a deep understanding. Now, the reason why I feel that these two are reversed is because at the moment your heart space isn't open. You're engaging in this Three of Cups energy where you prefer things to be playful and light and only on the surface. You don't engage in any connections that go deeper because your heart space is just simply not open at the moment. You're only looking for a fun time, not like what's the saying? A good time, not a long time, is what I'm feeling. Like you are struggling with opening up to people. And you do use this lifestyle as a distraction sometimes, Group 1. I feel like some of you need this to help you feel confident, and you've attributed this to your personality and who you are as a person. But this lifestyle is at times a little bit dangerous as well for some of you, Group 1. And if you are wanting love, you need to be open to the risk of leaving your heart space open. You do have a wish fulfillment, but there's a bit of a concern over whether you're going to be open to receive that wish. Like this is someone who is literally what you've imagined, but at the moment you're not open to receive them, and you may miss out because your mind is telling you that it's not all that it's cracked up to be. You're perceiving it to be less than what it actually is. I wonder if you know this person already, because the Ace of Wands can indicate a rebirth, so it could indicate sparking, like something growing from the ashes, again, like I was saying before. It could indicate that you already know this person. I'm going to get some charms. I can't wait. I usually do it at the end. Spirit, can we get any clarity, please? What can you tell us about Group 1's, what's next in love for them? Oh, wow. Holy heck. Oh, my days. I can't take any more. We're going to be here forever. That's where I'm drawing the line. Wow. Okay, goodness. There was a lot that I missed, apparently. Oh, wow. Okay, where can I start? Let's start with the first one that flew out. So this confusion, denial. Ooh, we're getting into it now. I'm just saying what I'm feeling. Confusion, denial, frustration, sadness, grief. For some of you, there's a feeling of loss. For others of you, it's just easier to stay in this haze because it's almost numbing. You're not necessarily feeling the pain, but you're not moving forward either. Goodness me. There's some of you hold, this is why your heart space is blocked, because some of you hold this need for closure. Something happened, Group 1, where you feel that you have unresolved issues that need closure. Listen, this comes out for a reason. I'll just figure out where it's going to land. All right, so in terms of this person here that I was talking about with the Two of Cups, if you have an idea of who that person is, trust that idea. This is a moonstone crystal. It can indicate intuitive thinking, and Spirit is asking you to trust yourself on who that person is. Some of you have already met that person. This person is a part of your life. This came up next to our wish fulfillment card. This is a card about cycles, about things coming full circle. It can be a card about connection as well. A card, why am I saying card? A charm, sorry. But I feel like when this wish fulfillment comes, some of you aren't going to identify it as the closure that you need because it doesn't look the same to you. You have a very clear perception of what your closure looks like, and this is going to come through as an opportunity to move forward and to complete a cycle, but you're not going to recognize it because it looks different and it's not what you had envisioned. So for some of you, you need to really be open to all possibilities. You have to accept that what you're manifesting may come in a different form, but it's still what you are manifesting. Some of you need to stay more grounded. Some of you really, group one, you need to get into a space where you have both feet on the open earth, and you need to really just be in tune with what you're actually feeling. Unfortunately, for most of you, it's going to be painful, but you aren't really living in this reality right now. Some of you are very stuck in the past, and you need to be more accepting of the current situation in order to move forward into a more positive future. That's very deep. I thought we were here for love, right? We have this past charms. That's what I'm feeling is also tied in with this grounding energy. You need to accept the current situation. Something about now is just not making you very hopeful. But it is only temporary. Remember, time is temporary. We are constantly moving, constantly evolving. We always have opportunity to grow. And this is, again, a reminder to you, Group 1, that you are a very worthy person. You are incredibly worthy. This is my most, precious. There's a couple of other charms that indicate you being quite precious, but this is, my most precious charm. And it's not even mine, technically, but I've claimed it. Now, travel. I don't know why did this come out, Spirit? Someone might be making their way back to you. With this Ace of Wands, Group 1, this could be a rebirth. This could be something that you have been waiting for a very long time, but your heart space needs to stay open. Look how that's chosen to present itself. We have the heart charm here. This is somebody who holds feelings for you that they have not yet disclosed. It's really stuck in there. Okay. This is somebody who has a lot of feelings for you, and they're wanting to open up. If it's safe. I don't know why I heard that. If it's safe, they want to open up. This is another charm about being quite precious. So this is from your spirit guides, reminding you again that you are precious, you are worthy, you deserve love, you deserve light. And Group 1, sorry, I keep wiping my nose, you deserve happiness, okay? You deserve this. I'm really sorry that you feel like that right now. Okay, so we're going to move forward though. I don't want to read into that too much. Okay, so again, with this little warning here of being open and not self-sabotaging the moment, we also have communication. So I feel like this person may reach out to you, and Group 1, you need to be into a space where you are able to communicate effectively. You are able to communicate from a place of understanding. So you need to really understand what you want, what you need, and what you deserve, because you need to be able to tell this person how you feel without getting too thick into the emotions. So I feel that you need to have a very clear mind. If it's easier, this charm sometimes indicates writing things down just to simply get them out of your head and making sure that the message is very clear when you're ready to deliver it. There's an element here of sabotaging your fun as well. So where I said that some of you are only existing on the surface, I feel that that is only true to a certain point. Like for some of you, you don't actually incorporate simple pleasures in your day-to-day living. You need to embrace the smaller gifts as well as the big moments, if that makes sense. Finding more opportunities to have fun, to simply do what makes you happy, and to enjoy those moments where you feel like a child again. It's just pure fun. And that is going to help you to get more in touch with who you are at the core, which is this very worthy person, this very incredible worthy person who is working very hard. And I feel like that goes to say for this other person as well that's coming in with this Ace of Wands, this rebirth. They are currently working on themselves to feel good, to feel good enough for you. Now over here, again, trust yourself. You know who that Two of Cups person is. I feel for most of you, Group 1, this isn't a new person. It could be if you want it to, because that's where you're heading. You're heading for a complete rebirth, a complete refresh of who you are. But I do feel that for most of you, Group 1, this is going to be somebody who you do know, and trust your intuition on that one. The Nine of Cups here, again, just being open to possibilities, being open to love when it comes. Otherwise, there's a chance you won't actually see it. You may miss it. Okay, let's get some more cards. These are oracle cards. We'll see what they have to say about your future as well. So, Spirit, Group 1, what can you tell us about what is next in love for them? What is next in love for Group 1, Spirit? What is next in love? Oh, wow. Hello. Goodness me. What is next in love? I'll show you after, guys. I'll just get all the cards first. What is next in... My gosh. All right. What is next in love? I'll take that one and this one. Thank you, Spirit. So bottom deck energy is first chakra, Archangel Michael. That's your root chakra, guys, your base chakra. Again, you need to ground yourself. You need to take hold of your current situation, and you need to really just accept what is going on right now so that you can start to move through that. Now, for many of you, you may be experiencing anxiety or I was feeling a low vibration of just hopelessness. And I'm really sorry that you're in that space, Group 1. I can't stress this enough. You deserve love. You are a being of love and light, and you deserve happiness. You deserve to have someone who cares about you, but you need to understand why. You need to understand what is so special about you, because you have a lot to offer. You have so much to offer, and you need to try to use this time to get more in touch with yourself and to really ground yourself and to understand yourself better, to start from the bottom up. Use this time to not isolate yourself and get into a period of being numb, but to actually examine, well, what do I deserve? You got the door to personal healing and happiness. So Group 1, I feel that those of you who picked this group, you're curious and you're in a state of like a playful denial. Like you kind of feel that you don't deserve it, but you want to know what could be out there anyway. And the truth is, the world is your oyster. Like, the potential is there. You are an incredible person who has the ability to attract a lot of incredible people. But I do feel that you need to switch up that mentality and to be into a more positive frame of mind where you're more open and your heart is more open. And it's not just surface love, it's something deeper. So you do need to embrace. And I feel that you're going to be given the opportunity, if you haven't already, to really do some of that deep soul work. But I do feel like for most of you, you are in this period of rest and rejuvenation, because we have the Hermit card here as well. So instead of using this time as isolation time, where you feel even more cut off and disconnected from those around you, really just start to look within, to let your spirit guides connect with you. Because if you see this light here, this person has their eyes closed. There's nobody else physically around them, but that energy is igniting them. It's wrapped around them. You're never alone, Group 1. You are never alone. There is always somebody with you, someone who is trying to guide you into a place where you are more able to receive the good things that you deserve. The next card we have is the Magician and the Mirror, 53. And our bottom deck energy was 35. So for some of you, Group 1, you may be mirroring the person that you are attracting right now. And their spirit guides are trying to help them through this while you are being encouraged to also do the same. Now, I'm reading this card intuitively. I can see an infinity symbol above the magician's head, and I feel like this magician is wielding fire and ice, and the mirror in the back is almost like a deeper knowing. Like this magician has seen something, and they're choosing not to focus on what they've seen. I feel like that mirror is giving some indication of the outcome, but they're trying to instead focus on what they can control in their present. So although they are hopeful and they have the understanding and the ability to know what's coming next, they are simply accepting what they've got with them, which is this fire and ice, and they're balancing it in order to manifest the best possible outcome. A magician, I see them as somebody who can wield their craft, who takes control of every possible gift they have and uses it to get their desired outcome. But it doesn't come from a place of selfishness. It must come from a place of balance and understanding the give and take nature of their craft as well. So I do feel like this is you, And maybe perhaps you were a bit too cold before, or you were a bit too fiery before. It's a careful balance. It's a careful understanding of your craft. You are very incredible people, Group 1. The next card we have is Man Holding a Coin. I feel that this is confirmation for you, Group 1, that you are going to be attracting prosperity and abundance. I feel like it's confirmation of knowing your worth and knowing your value, and that is the person that you are going to be attracting in turn. You can't be... Imagine if we only attracted the people who we were. What kind of person would you be attracting right now, Group 1? I'm sorry, but that's something I've had to tell myself too. In order to create a more positive outlook in my life, when I'm feeling down, because we get down, I tell myself, well, who are you attracting? If you're attracting someone exactly, like if that's the only way that love worked, and you were attracting someone who is exactly as you are now, who would you be attracting? And is that somebody that you want to have with you? So why would you expect somebody else to want that as well, you know? And that's something that can help us to get into a state where we're able to work on some of those lower vibrational aspects. And that happens where we get down. We can't be expected to be up all the time, you know? But I do feel that in order to attract somebody who is going to offer you something substantial and something prosperous and something abundant, you must first get into that energy yourself. I'm going to get a Moonology cards for you. We're only hitting 25 minutes, so I think we're doing fairly well. Spirit, what can you tell us about Group 1's future in love? Take time to breathe out. I feel you do need to get in control of your emotions, all right? We can't always control how we react, but we can control how we act, if that makes sense. So sometimes, excuse the bin truck. It's a public holiday in Australia today, and the bin trucks are still running. Hard workers. All right, so this is about trying to gain control over your emotions, those secondary emotions. Your primary emotions are a little bit hard to control. You know, if somebody triggers us, sometimes all we can do is cry or scream or shout or run. But it's those secondary emotions. Where are they coming from? You know, we are able to take space after we've initially reacted to just breathe and understand, well, maybe that wasn't the best thing that I could have done, or I'm feeling really bad, but I don't want to project that on someone else. Is there something else I can do? But right now in your present situation, I feel like Spirit is really urging you to use this time wisely. Because look, they wanted to go together, these two cards. Very similar colors, very similar sort of energies. Oh my days, you would not believe how many trucks are going past us. This is insane. I'm so sorry, Group 1. We're just going to ignore it, and I'm going to get more cards for you. So, Spirit, what else? What is next in love for Group 1? Group 1, Spirit, what is next in love for Group 1? Holy heck. Okay, we will take these. But Spirit wants to show you this as well. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. And the bottom, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. I think that's where we're at the moment. We're in a first quarter moon. All right, so Group 1, you are very strong people, can I just say primarily. You are very strong people. I wouldn't be surprised if most of you have Earth in your charts. I'm just picking, like, with that Hermit card and all the pentacles down here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is either Sun, Moon, Rising for a lot of you, but maybe some air as well with all this overthinking business. Yeah. But anyway, we'll move forward. So communication is key. Again, you need to be very clear about what you want, what you deserve, and what you need. So I feel like you do need to make a list. I don't know why, but for most of you, Group 1, you need to make a wish list of the person you are attracting, and then to try to identify yourself in that person. Because remember, oh my days, what is with all these loud vehicles on the road? We're supposed to be in isolation. Goodness. All right. So remember, what you are projecting is what you attract. So make a list of your ideal person and then identify yourself in that list. How many of those items do you tick? How can you use that list to try to work on yourself as well? Gemini is about the twins as well, so I do feel that what you are putting out is what you're attracting. So it's very imperative that you understand your value and your worth. Luck is on your side. It is important for you to not give yourself limits or restraints. You are able to manifest literally anything. Literally anything. Luck is on your side. This is a good card to have. New moon in Sagittarius. You could be a very unexpected and spontaneous arrival, this new beginning. You may not be expecting it at all. Sagittarius energy is very spontaneous. It does indicate travel as well, and I think we did have the travel charm. We did. So this is somebody who is working towards coming towards you. And for many of you, you already know who this person is, but for others of you, that card is just a reminder that you must not put any limits on this connection. If you could have anything that you want for your love, in terms of anything, I guess, well, I don't even want to say love, live as though you could be getting anything that you could possibly want. I feel like I'm just making it confusing now. Sorry, group one. So the next card I have for you is bring love into the situation. You do need to open your heart chakra, group one. You really need to open your heart chakra. You want this, but you also are afraid of opening up. And this new moon in Aquarius is encouraging you to embrace yourself. Aquarian people tend to be a little bit off the cuff, like out of the book, different, and some people who don't understand them label them as being weird or strange or just out there, but Aquarius people are trailblazers in many rights. They're also very humanitarian, and I mean, there's something admirable about being unapologetically yourself without caring about what other people think, and that is the true to your love as well. You do need to embrace those aspects of yourself that you are denying, and opening your heart up, trusting. It takes a lot of strength. And the best, I mean, you are strong people, though. You're very capable of doing this. I think that the best thing you can do is just work on that list and start working on yourself and focusing on yourself. And this may just be something that you need to hear, group one. Your loved ones are safe. New moon and Cancer. We have 3 new moon cards. Wow. So we're on the crux of something huge, group one. You guys can expect a lot of positive changes once you change your point of view and your mentality. Once you get into a space of receiving and giving equally and having that positive outlook and that positive understanding of what you deserve, there's going to be a lot of new beginnings for you, group one, in every aspect. Exciting. Very exciting. Well, group one, that is all I'm seeing for you today. I hope it resonated. If not, please either pick another pile or by all means check out some of my other videos. There's a lot of videos on YouTube as well around this stuff, so I'm really trying to send you lots of love and light, group one. You are incredibly strong people who deserve happiness primarily, and you also deserve love. And I hope that the next time we connect, you're in a much better space. Thank you so much, group one. Please check out my, Instagram below, and don't hesitate to comment in the comments if there's anything you need clarity on. This is a group reading, so if I can offer clarity on anything in particular with your individual situation, I'm more than happy to do that. At the moment, I'm trying to read through every single comment, so I will do my best to connect with you there. Thank you so much, group one. See you next time. Hi, group two, and welcome if you chose this. I don't even know what you call it. It's a can opener, I guess. Yeah, if you chose this little aluminium trinket, it's probably part 10 as well, then this is your pile. Let's not read into that too much. Let's get down to business. So we're asking Spirit today, what is next in love for you? So Spirit, group 2, what is next in love for group 2? Wowzers, that was very... Goodness, okay. I don't want to take all those cards. I will take that one. I think some of you have a knowing. I'm sorry, I just saw the High Priestess, so Some of you are manifesting something. Spirit's asking you to be patient with what you are manifesting. Group 2. What is next in love for Group 2, please, Spirit? What is next in love for Group 2? What can you tell us about Group 2? Next in love. Oh, wowzers. I will take 1. You're definitely working on something at the moment, Group 2. And a clarifying card for the 10 of Cups, please. Please, Spirit. 10 of Cups. Oh, goodness. Oh, I saw a very beautiful card. And I need 3 more, please. More clarifying energy, Spirit. What else can you tell me? For Group 2, please, Spirit. Oh, goodness. Really? Interesting. And again, please. I will take 1 more, please, Spirit. 1 more. What's next for Group 2? Interesting. Alrighty, so Group 2, you are definitely trying to manifest something into your reality, and I feel that you do need to be more patient. I hate that word. I struggle with patience. So the bottom deck energy, there's something that has to end before you can embark on this new journey. The World card to me indicates cycles and something coming full circle. The fact that it's reversed means that something hasn't quite finished yet. And I feel that that's where your patience is being asked for as well. I feel that Spirit is trying to tell you that there are so many aspects to what you are manifesting. So there are so many different things that must come together in order for you to have this. And it's not saying that it's impossible, but Spirit's just trying to tell you that that's why it's taking a long time, is because there are so many different things involved and it all has to be aligned perfectly, and at the moment it's just not the right timing. But that's not to say that it's not going to happen, which is why we have this promising element. The fact that that card appeared basically is a promise that it will happen. It's just that at the moment there's just a lot going on and Spirit needs to get everything lined up perfectly. So I feel this impatience here with this Knight of Swords. It flew out and it was reversed. It just, I mean, you saw it. So I just feel as though some of you guys just want to speed things up. You just want to rush in. But listen, there is a saying that comes into my mind whenever I feel this energy. And it's that saying from Elvis Presley's song, Only Fools Rush In. So if it is worthy, if it is something that is quite significant, it's going to take time. And I just feel like you're getting a bit frustrated here. Now I have the 5 of Wands beneath the Knight of Wands, and this chose to appear upright. So for whatever reason, there could be multiple people involved in this situation. At the moment, I'm feeling like there are just too many energies. There's too many opinions. There's too many different versions of the story. And you need to step out of that. I don't know why that came through. I'm almost feeling like there's this thing just being dragged up my back. Like it's just a feeling of frustration, but you're not able to say anything. Like I almost just want to run. That's weird. That's very strange. This is supposed to be a love reading, Spirit. We have the Tower card reversed here. So I do feel like some of you... The Tower card can talk about destroying illusions and things that we have built that aren't actually serving us. So it comes at a time that I don't want to say that we're least expecting, because some of us, we know that what we're doing isn't actually helping our situation, but for whatever reason we've chosen to live on this lie. But this is reversed. Some of you are struggling to accept this change. Some of you are really struggling to allow yourself to feel this change and to embrace this change for what it is. Tower moments can be terrifying. I mean, look at those two. They're just being thrown from this tower into this dark void, essentially. It's one of the darkest cards in the deck as well. So it could be that there's just this fear of the unknown that's holding you back. You're very hesitant to change. You're very hesitant to embrace change. I think Spirit is forcing change upon you. But for many of you, you're very hesitant to embrace that. and yet you really want something to happen very quick and fast. Very strange. All right, so 10 of Cups upright. You do have some beautiful happiness, some beautiful emotional fulfillment on the horizon. I don't feel like this is a new beginning, though, per se. I just feel like this is an overall happiness. Like, you're just going to be in a point of getting your wish fulfillment, and it's not going to be surprising. It's not going to be new because it's something that you've been manifesting for a very long time. It's going to be very familiar. It's going to be very welcomed, and it's going to be able to come faster if you embrace that positive attitude and that positive outlook that you have been really trying to get into. I do feel like this will be multidisciplinary. I don't know why that word came into mind, but it's not just about love, romantic love. It's going to be overall peace, love, and happiness. It's going to cross over into many aspects of your life. I'm feeling like a happy home, essentially, in every word, in every possible meaning, just like a holistic happiness. I do feel like some of you are really working hard to overcome your current adversities, your current struggles. Spirit's actually asking you to take a breather. Sorry, take a breather. This is the interpretation of this card that Spirit's wanting to project is choose your battles. Choose your battles and really be wise about where you're putting your energy. Spirit's very concerned that you're putting your energy into some things, which include people that do not deserve your energy. Spirit feels that some of your energy is being wasted on things that aren't serving you. It's like a fruitless battle. There's no victory. It's a lose-lose situation. So choose your battles. That's why this card is here. Choose your battles. And it's interesting that that's next to our Five of Wands as well. I do feel like a lot of people have a lot of opinions on your love life, group 2. For whatever reason, there's a lot of energies involved in the middle here, and Spirit's asking you to choose your battles. It could have been that in the past, maybe people felt like they had something to say about your situations with other people. Bizarre. We'll keep going though. I've got some other cards that I want to use for you, and I don't want to dwell too much on the past because we're here for the future. We want to know what's coming. So the Star card is beneath the Seven of Wands, and that's also reversed. So the best thing that you can do to manifest this happy situation, because it's holistic, I'm really feeling like that's going to encompass everything in your life. In order to embrace that, you need to maintain hope and faith. Okay, this card primarily is about maintaining hope and faith. It can be a card that serves to be the light. So see how beautiful, bright that star is. You're being guided through this situation. Okay, so you are never alone in this journey, but you're also being guided through this heavier energy. And the best thing you can do right now is to maintain hope and faith that your wish will come true. And again, it's like wishing upon a star. I do feel like you guys are manifesting something, and it is coming true. Now, just before I started filming this reading, I was just saying, like, I feel like something big is coming. And I do feel like you guys are manifesting something. This could be something from your past mixing with your future, because this card is also, it has like a nostalgic feeling. It's a mixing of energies, and it could mean that something from the past is coming back. But more than anything, I feel like this card is here to tell you to stay in that positive, hopeful energy. It's reversed at the moment, so some of you guys aren't embracing that love and light that you hold. And you are a beacon of inspiration for others as well. You don't need to physically be there for them. You can be inspiring to others simply by being you. The Star card is about just offering inspiration and hope as you are in the sky. Like, the stars don't do anything for us, and yet they are a symbol of hope to many of us. We look up and we wish upon a star. So it's that kind of aspect. Maybe that's why it's beneath choose your battles as well. It's because you do need to understand that there are other ways that you can inspire and help people without physically being there for them and physically exhausting yourself by dividing your energy. So next we have the Four of Swords in the upright position. Now this card, interestingly, it came up with a lot of other cards, as you would have seen, but I only wanted to take this one. This card is just reminding you that there's only so much you can do in a situation, and I feel like you guys have put a lot of effort in. You've really fought for your wish to come true, and now all you must do is wait. Group 2, you have some beautiful things coming to you, and I did see a lot of beautiful cards in the deck, so I feel like you have something very big coming to you, some sort of huge connection that has an overarching fantastical synchronistic anomalies linked in the sense that there's so many different aspects here that Spirit is trying to wrangle together. It's huge, but you don't need to worry about that. Spirit's got that. All you need to do is try to be patient and wait for it to come to you and maintain that hopeful, positive attitude. So you've done everything you can do now. The best thing you can do is to just choose your battles in terms of your energy and stay in a hopeful space. I do feel like you're going to be triggered into reacting quite hastily is what I'm feeling. Okay, so this is two ways. In terms of the people who have strong opinions in your life, please think before you act. Think before you act. Do not do something you're going to regret. If it's easier, just walk away. Because there's an energy here of like a little bit of pettiness, like just wanting to just snip somebody short, and we don't want you to stay in that low vibration, okay? And on the other side, this Page of Swords indicates that there's somebody who has their eye on you, and they are using whatever connections you have, whether that be social media or literally you guys might live in close proximity. They are using their what's available to them to keep track of you, and they've got their eye on you. They're not yet ready to step forward and communicate, and I feel that if they did, if they're coming from the Page of Swords energy, it's not going to be the best message, okay? It's not going to be very effective communication, but there's somebody who has their eye on you. I feel as though you're going to be juggling this offer. So when someone comes in, when you are given this wish fulfillment, Pile 2, I believe that it's going to come at a time when you're quite busy. Like, I feel this energy of juggling, like literally like he is, just juggling these things, and you're kind of going to be asking yourself, well, is now the best time? Like, surely there were other times that this could manifest. But the truth is, there is never like the perfect time, Group 2. This is going to come at a time when you don't have that much going on, but you perceive what you have going on to be of great value, and you don't want to lose things. So I don't know why that's important to say, but just know that those waves in the background will settle, and you shouldn't feel that you need to sacrifice things in order to make room for this wish fulfillment. You are more than capable of getting through it, and I do feel like you're never given too much. Like, we're only given what we can handle, essentially. And look, you may think that you're overburdened or that you may not have room for it, but this person is easily juggling these two coins. So I do feel like, for whatever reason, it's going to come at a time when you're quite busy with something like a project or work or school or just something. And then this is going to come in and you're going to be like, oh, really? So that's why you need to try to stay in this hopeful, positive, inspirational energy, because for whatever reason, it's like nothing, like stagnant kind of waiting, and then bam, and you're like, oh gosh, now I have to juggle this? Wow. So I don't know why. Oh, goodness. All right, let's get some charms for you guys. So what can you tell us about Group 2's future in love? Oh, wow. Goodness. Oh, wow. That makes a lot of sense. Sorry, I'll explain it all later. I think that's where I'm going to call it. Okay, let me just get these charms over here. So you're in a current period of... Ooh, I just need a tissue. Sorry, Group 2. I feel that your current position, if you are currently waiting, you're in the best position to receive this this positive outcome, because you're also gaining a lot of clarity in that Four of Swords energy, okay? It's not about stagnation, it's just about simply being still and listening. And you're getting a lot of clarity in this situation. I feel as though Spirit's really been guiding you, and you're in the best position to receive now, because you will be receiving something very soon with this charm. This is like an offering charm. Sometimes it's a peace offering, if that makes sense for some of you, Group 2, but I'm not too sure. Group 2, you feel very mixed. I don't know. For some of you, it's someone from your past. For others of you, you simply have a very clear vision of love. And Spirit's wanting to keep it general and simply say that what you are manifesting is possible. So I do feel like it's mixed, Group 2. And this is such a general reading that that's the best I can do, is say that you are going to be getting what you want, whether that's someone from your past or whether that's a very clear vision of a person in general or who you want in your life. And this will be offered to you very soon. It is exactly what you hoped for. If you have any doubts, this love, this heart chakra here, you're in the best position to receive right now. Now, this business over here with the Five of Wands, that was jealousy. That's why there were so many people involved. It just stemmed from low vibrational jealousy. And that is the shadow aspect of the wands as well, is jealousy, anger, frustration, a little bit of confusion because of everything as well. But I just feel like people were just being petty and jealous, and they lowered your vibration, Group 2, and it's just not a good energy to be in. Spirit had to cut you out of that with this Tower moment. Now, it's important that you do take time to ground yourself with this charm. This is just a river stone, and it just reminds us that we need to stay grounded, we need to stay present, we need to be aware of certain things that trigger us into feeling flighty, especially if you are prone to anxiety. The best thing that you can do is not stoop to that level of pettiness, and to simply ground yourself in the moment and take a deep breath, which is the best thing that you can do. I feel that many of you are in this Four of Swords energy, which is really good. Okay, so you will be getting, goodness, 2 rings. Wow. So this doesn't come out very often, you guys. This is a perfect match to you, essentially, is what I'm feeling. And this person is really trying at the moment to be in the best position to be able to come forward. They are wanting to rush in. They are wanting to simply overcome anything that they're experiencing in order to be in this happy place with you, if that makes sense. They are also working towards having this holistic fulfillment. In fact, you two are on separate paths, 2 complete circles, but moving together. So that's a very beautiful place to be in. And we have 2 there as well. You two may be mirroring each other, but I just feel that you're going to come together as 2 whole individuals, if that makes sense. Like, you're not at all codependent. Like, you've got very established, which is probably why you're like, oh really, like you're coming now, like I have things I need to do, I made all these plans, like what? But this person is going to be very self-sufficient, very independent, very complete, and you two are going to be able to inspire each other as well. Now, this Page of Swords, I told you, I have a toxic feeling about it. The snake landed on it. Please just think before you act, think before you speak. Do not lower your vibrations. If somebody triggers you, it is very important that you just think before you react, Spirit is asking, because your communication style could be toxic at times, and it's not going to serve this positive outcome, okay? And Spirit really wants to warn you to not say something that you're going to regret. So it's very important that you take time before you respond. There is a feeling of, goodness, just be very careful. Think before you act, think before you speak. Don't do or say something that you may later regret. Spirit is really urging you to take the time to really think before you act. Now, travel. Travel landed with this Two of Pentacles. For some of you, you may be traveling when this person enters your life, or this person may be traveling themselves, and they may be quite transient in nature. It may seem like, oh, really, this is my wish fulfillment, but they're never here. They're actually making their way over to you now. I'm seeing like this big ship, and that little ship behind it, that's you just plowing through life, minding your own business, trying to maintain positivity and hopefulness. And this little ship's like, one day I'm going to be just like that big ship. And they've had their eye on you. For many of you, this person has been watching you, and they've been inspired by you, and they're wanting to be on your level, is what I feel. Interesting. Let's get some more cards. We'll go over here now, I think. Spirit, can you give us anything else about Group 2's future in love? Oh my days. Holy heck. Alright, I'm only going to take these because they're the ones that I saw. Anything else about Group 2's future in love? Oh my gosh. Very chatty. Oh, that's too much. I have to cut it there. I'm sorry, Group 2. You have some very chatty spirit guides. They're just wanting to give me the whole deck. Now, we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel, which is the number 36. I feel like I'm reading a bingo card. So listen, that's your sacral chakra. That's the passion, that area, like that's a woman's sort of like ovaries and womb, and like a man's upper. It's a very sensual area. So for Group 2, interesting that would come out. Wow, this is somebody who has a lot of desire for you, Group 2. This is somebody who is going to be very fulfilling. Very fulfilling. Like, wow, they are going to light your fire. I'm trying to keep this not 18 plus, so I can't get too involved, but like I am on fire right now. Just wow. You will have victory, okay? Be patient. You will have victory. Maintain that positive attitude. Walk away from any situation that doesn't serve you, okay? It's very important that you maintain patience. This is coming, and you need to embrace divine timing in this aspect. You need to understand that you are in a very good position to receive and continue to be on the path that you are on. I do feel that you have a lot of angels working with you to promote love and peace and happiness around you and in your life and in your heart. You're in a very good position to receive, Group 2. I can't stress that enough. There's attachment here. So for many of you, you do know what you're manifesting. You're very clear. You have a very clear vision. Spirit is just, again, it's a reminder of not getting too attached to certain things. So choose your battles, choose where you're investing your energy, because there are some things in your life that do not deserve that energy, and it's time to really re-examine those connections and whether they are serving your purpose in life. We have fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So I do feel like your person is currently keeping an eye on you, and they're looking for the opportune time to come forward. This is being divinely guided, though. This person's just going to come in out of nowhere, much like the Judgment card, and just like express themselves to you. And it's going to click. It's all going to click together. If that makes sense. I feel communication with that card heavily. That's what Gabriel's about. The fifth chakra is all about communication. And for you, personally, it could mean that you need to cleanse your communication style and really ensure that you're coming from a place of understanding. We can't always communicate with love and light and peace and all those beautiful emotions, but it's important that you don't say anything that you're going to regret, if that makes sense. You need to be able to make peace with your words before they're spoken, and understand that what you say does come back. It's like a revolving door. What you put out is what you get back. So just be very clear before you communicate. We have the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Now this is the crown chakra. So there are messages, and I felt that with this card too. Where was it? You see the crown on this angel? I felt that with her as well. Divine timing, but more than anything, you are receiving downloads all the time, Group 2. Your angels are really guiding you, and this You're in a great position to receive. I cannot stress that enough. Group 2, you are in a very good position to receive. It's important that you remain open to the advice being given to you. You trust your intuition and you trust the information being given to you. Not necessarily the information with your ears, because your crown chakra rests above your head. If you can see that purple, that light purple or pink color glowing above her head in that crown, that's the information you must trust, those downloads, because you are being given a lot, and you can see her holding that book. That's the knowledge you can trust, okay? Not necessarily the opinions and jealous perceptions of others, because you will be victorious. You just really need to trust in that higher knowledge that the angels are trying to give you. And again, this card, appreciation, I don't think I've said this yet, actually. So group 2, it's important that you stay in a place of gratitude. You stay in that beautiful energy that you're in at the moment, where you're just waiting and you're being patient and you're not triggering other people and you're not allowing other people to trigger you. You're just simply in a beautiful place. And I think that's the best place that you can be when you're manifesting something, is to maintain gratitude as well, and to live as though you've already been given your wish fulfillment. So being very appreciative of everything you have in your life and just ensuring that you're coming from a place of gratitude. So, goodness, that was very short. Group 2, I don't know. I feel like I need to give you more. Is there anything else we can give group 2, Spirit? Is there anything else we can give group 2? Let's go for initials. I didn't do this for group 1, but their reading went over 30 minutes. So I'm going to do this for you, group 2. Don't tell group 1. All right, some initials, please, for group 2. What is next in love, group 2? Oh, those aren't initials. I'm going to get some more. Those aren't initials. Interesting. I don't believe in coincidences, but I just find that very interesting. Okay, so we have a K. Again, I feel like I'm in bingo. We have a U. Only a couple of initials. You're not going to believe what else came out. And we have a D. That is a D. My Ds look like O's, but that's definitely a D. So a CUD. We have KUD. And these are actually my gratitude. These are my gratitude notes. So for whatever reason, we ended with gratitude, and Spirit wants me to share my gratitude notes with you. So I'm grateful for my twin. So for many of you, you have been manifesting a union with a potential soulmate or twin flame. Goodness. Good on you. You're in a beautiful position. I am grateful for family. Wow, interesting. So for whatever reason, that's something that you need to read. And the last one is I'm grateful for my options. Interesting. So maybe this is something that Spirit would like you to do as well. This is my box where I keep the initials for these readings, but it also is a box that I use to put my gratitude notes in. So that might be something that will help you as well, because I'm always manifesting, and I find that it comes way faster, a lot quicker when you're in a positive position, and when you're in a position to be very grateful, because we're always receiving. So it's important that we exercise gratitude and positivity on a daily basis if we can. It's exhausting, but it's just a matter of maintaining hope as well. So that might be something that's useful for you, group 2. That might be something that, for whatever reason, Spirit wanted you to know. But I'm grateful for family. What was the other one? I've forgotten it already. Anyway, that's all I'm seeing for you, group 2. I hope that resonated. Please continue to do your wonderful work, and I hope to see you in my next reading. I do have an Instagram account as well as an email account. If you would like clarity on anything that you've heard here today, it is a group reading, and there were some things that I couldn't get too specific about, but if there's anything that you want clarity on, please let me know down below in the comment section, or feel free to reach out via email. I'm not doing personal readings at the moment, so if I can offer clarity on anything you've heard here today, I'm more than happy to do so. Thank you, group 2. Continue doing the wonderful work you do, and I'll see you next time. Bye, group 3, and welcome if you chose this bread clip. Very interesting object. I was just drawn to the colors and the shapes. Then this is your reading. So today we are asking Spirit, what is next in love for you? group 3. Now, warning, I've filmed the 2 other piles already, and the messages are being very straight to the point. It's a little bit of not a roasting session, but we're getting straight to the point, group 3. So just a heads up, I just wanted to be very honest. I'm going to be saying exactly what I see. But obviously we're here to figure out what's next in love. Okay, Spirit. So group 3, what is next in love for group 3? Can I get another? Thank you. Wow. Welcome, group 3, showing through. Can I get a clarifying card for the 3 of Wands? Muchas gracias. Oh my days. You guys. Who are you? Welcome. Ace of Cups. Can I get a clarifying card for the Ace of Cups, please? Oh, beautiful. Holy heck. I'm not even mad that they're giving me 2 cards instead of 1. Like, wow. I need to move that off camera, sorry, but we need to make room for these big energies. I think I need a trigger warning before you guys just drop in like this. Wow. Intense. And the 10 of Pentacles. Can I get a clarifying card for the 10 of... Oops. Nope. We're going to need only 1, not 20. Thank you. I was doing 3 rows, but... Okay, I will. Can I get another clarifying card? I knew that was going to happen. I only needed 1 card, but you guys, I don't know why you're here. Everything's set. You're ready to go. Can I get a clarifying card, please, Spirit? Oh, wow. Hello. 1 for this as well. And another one for this column too, please, Spirit. Oh, face up would be lovely. Okay, so straight off the cuff, do you guys have a lot of earth in your charts, or perhaps the person you're attracting is a very earthy person? We have the Queen of Wands in the upright position. You are, wow, you're standing in your power. Group 3, it doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine, you are standing in your power. You are attracting your ideal person. The Queen of Wands is a very attractive person. You are currently so desirable to your person. In fact, I don't know why you guys aren't already together. Okay, no, I can see now. You haven't told each other how you feel. That's the main thing that's holding you back, is you haven't had the opportunity to express what you're feeling. You're both working on yourselves, and you're in a good... I've said this in group 2 way too many times. I refuse to say it again. But you're in a very... I don't know how else to say it, though. You're in a very brilliant position. Congratulations for looking after yourself. The main issue, the only thing holding you back, is timing and location. Like, I feel like you and your person are just waiting for the time and the chance, the opportunity to be together. Like, I'm just seeing this 3 of Wands, like this longing, this watching the ships come in and just waiting for that moment when you can run down and embrace your person. There's not even anxiety. It's just like, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for her. I'm just waiting for him. I'm just waiting for them. Because we have that 4 of Wands beneath that. So very promising. This is somebody who wants something stable. I keep shaking because I've had a lot of coffee. This is somebody who wants something very stable. This is somebody who has identified you as their counterpart, as their equal, as somebody that they want to grow with, they want to create with. You are someone who inspires them and inspires a lot of passion, might I add. This person is waiting for the opportunity for a rebirth in this connection. They're waiting for spirit to reach out with the golden light and say, you're on, now's the time, go. Like, basically, they're at the starting line waiting for the opportunity to go. It's out of your hands, unfortunately. That's not either of your hand. That's spirit holding this out. They're just waiting. I can't stress that enough. Wow. Very beautiful energy, though. This is somebody who just they haven't had the opportunity to express how they feel, though. If you'll notice, we only have 2 Cups cards, and both of them are reversed. We have the 2 of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. Neither of you have had the opportunity to fully express how you feel. And there is an underlying question of whether your feelings are requited. Like some of you are questioning whether your person feels the same way as you, and they do. They just need the opportunity to express this to you. And I think that this is somebody who is an energetic person. Like they're very physical. They don't want to communicate over the phone or on social media. Like they'd rather have that physical contact. They need to be able to tell you face to face how they are feeling. But they are keeping that all to themselves for now, and they're just waiting for the right time. Group 3, continue doing what you're doing. Your person is currently in the space where they're focusing on their work or their school or literally anything that they can in order to guarantee a successful future. And they're working on their 8 of Pentacles in order to be in their 9, but I feel that both of you are currently are doing very well. Continue to feed that energy in terms of looking after yourself physically as well. Like I'm just feeling like you need to be mindful of what you're fueling your body with. I don't know why that chose to come through, but Group 3, I think that you're on the right track. And we have the moon here. So underlying issue is, again, secrets, the unknown, things that were not expressed, shadow aspects, certain emotions that haven't yet risen to the surface, things that are being held back. There is a feeling that they can't do that for very long. It's a burden having to hold all of that emotion in. That's why they are throwing themselves into their work. This person is using 3D distractions, not in a low vibration though. Like they're somebody who exercises, who I feel like they just have hobbies or they have things to distract them in order to accept the fact that they are unable to express certain things at the moment. Wow, it's a bit rude. Yeah, I just feel like they have so many strong feelings for you, Group 3, but they haven't had the chance to reveal them yet. It's a very straightforward spread, despite the fact that you got more cards than the other 2 groups. It's very straightforward. Spirit is just wanting to confirm that you're on the right track and you are going to get this. In fact, it's literally in the cards. Like, it can't be more obvious. I just got the biggest shake. It can't be more obvious. The only issue is that you haven't had the opportunity to tell each other how you feel, honestly. So in our 3rd column, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So that's your future, you guys. I mean, a legacy, creating so much together. There's so much prosperity here. There's so much opportunity. Like, I just feel abundance in every aspect. But again, you two seem very intrinsically motivated. I feel like you both exist very much in this 3D reality. I feel like you have shared interests, you have shared hobbies. Music may be a connection for the 2 of you as well. Like, I just feel like it's just too good to be true. Sorry, Group 3, I'm not trying to create doubt. It's incredible. Like, really, I'm so grateful that you guys dropped by and that I was able to read this energy. It's very beautiful. And it's so, I mean, it's all there. All 10 Pentacles. This card is a card about legacies, about creating things that last lifetimes. So very exciting. I almost feel like instead of a bread clip, we should have gotten you guys a gold bar or something. Like, it doesn't feel like it really aligns with. But interesting. Okay, so for both of you, one thing that will be very important to you as individuals and also your connection is family. There's an idea that this person wants to create a family with you. And please don't freak out. If some of you don't want kids, that's not necessarily what I'm saying. By family, I mean like a community. They want to have mutual friends. They want to create something that, when they're old and grey, it feels like an accomplishment beyond prices and values and precious gems. Like, they just want that extra value that you get in this 3D world, which is family, is connections, is community. Very beautiful. So the card we have beneath that is the Strength card. Now, this is somebody who is going to compliment you and you will compliment them in the best of ways. Now, if you are this Queen of Wands character, if you are someone who is quite fiery and passionate and creative and inspiring and attractive and very beautiful from the inside out, might I say, not to say that the Queen of Wands isn't beautiful on the surface, but she promotes this energy of attraction. It's like a magnetism with her. It doesn't matter what she looks like. She just pulls people in with her energy. Very magnetic. Now, your person will be the one to tame the beast, so to speak. Sorry, not to say that you're a beast. How can I say that after I've just labeled you as this magnetically attractive person? But if you have a side of you that tends to be triggered in terms of anger or maybe frustration, or you're just a little bit brute at times, this person is going to help you be more in touch with your compassionate, softer side. Now, both are very imperative in terms of strength. Yes, you should have the brawn and the brunt of it, and you need to be physically strong, but you also need to be patient. There's also the strength that comes from simply waiting out, from giving love, from understanding, from accepting the situation and knowing what to say and when to say and how to do it. There's that knowledge and that compassion and that energetic strength as well. So this person is going to promote new strengths within you that you didn't necessarily see before. It's going to be a very complementary union, is what I feel. And it's going to show you things about yourself that you didn't necessarily know before as well. Now, the King of Pentacles is here. So I do feel, I'm if you know this person, they are very strongly Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm feeling Taurus and Cap more than anything. Like they may be someone who exists on the cusp of Aries or Sag or something, but they are very motivated. They're very committed. They're very, they make plans and they see them through. They're someone who could be on the more reserved side. They don't always share their plans with people until they're sure that they're going to succeed. But once they're on the track, they don't need to boast about themselves because they simply show, their hard work shows in their accomplishments. It's very easy to see how successful they are. And it's an energy that is going to be only strengthened as they grow as well. And as they age, they're going to just become this very sure person. I do feel Taurus, you guys. Strong Taurus vibes. Look at all the bulls in this photo too. Strong Taurus vibes. So Taurus people are very romantic people as well. So they're very upset over the fact that they didn't get to tell you how they feel. Goodness me. But this is somebody who wants to create a legacy. They are in this lifetime to simply create as much of a legacy as they can in every aspect. It's not just about material items. They want connections. They want family. They want this feeling that when they're old and grey, they've done the best that they can do. And they see you as this beautiful, inspirational muse who is just so creative and so passionate and so driven as well. You've inspired them. You give them a lot of motivation to be this King of Pentacles character. I feel like you may be, what am I trying to say? Aries, Sag, I skipped one. What's in the middle there? Leo. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Big vibes. But anyway, I try not to read too much into the signs because, to be honest, but I'm getting very heavy. Fire, and definitely lots of fire and lots of earth energy here. Wonderful. Don't let that sway you, though. Anyway, you guys, we're very early, so I'm going to get some charms and I'm going to get some initials for you. What can you tell me about what's next for Group 3, please, Spirit? Next for Group 3. Okay. Interesting. Group 3, please, Spirit. Group 3, please, Spirit. What's next for Group 3? Oh, wow. Goodness. I had to stop that from falling on the floor. Anything else for Group 3? Holy heck. Anything else for Group 3? I'm just going to get a couple more because we got through the first half of your reading fairly fast. All right, so continue to be patient, all right? Your investments are returning in terms of the energy that you've put into this connection. You will be fruitful, you will have abundance, you will be successful. You just need to stay grounded and stay committed, okay? You're doing very well, group 3. Some of you guys are a bit hesitant to put your faith into this. This is my Wonderland charm, Alice in Wonderland charm. This is something that you're a little bit fearful of investing your hopes into. I feel that you may have the tendency to daydream about a successful future with this person, but in the past you told yourself that, there's no point in putting my energy there if it's so uncertain. And again, I felt like there was a lot of confusion over where you stood in terms of your emotions. So I'm seeing that more as the past energy, though. I feel like there was an opportunity to express what you two mean to each other with this little charm here. It's my little charm, my little ring charm. I don't know how to show you that clearly. Anyway, I feel like there was an opportunity there, but for whatever reason, it wasn't clear. Like the expression wasn't clear. And it left a lot of uncertainty. And this Ace of Wands business is going to offer you a lot of closure. It's going to offer you the chance to close a chapter and to understand more as well. It's something that you've been wanting for a long time. For some of you, it could be sexual union, something that you've been wanting for a long time. Now, this Ace of Cups, some of you guys are worried, or some of you are concerned about a third-party situation, and that could be something that is concerning your person as well. I feel that many of you are not in communication at the moment. You don't need to question this person's loyalty. The uncertainty comes from the fact that you aren't able to express yourselves clearly to one another. But that will all be clarified in time. This charm is my third-party charm, and I feel that the main reason why that is even an issue is because you aren't able to communicate as best as you can as if you were in person, which is when this person usually prefers to discuss things. There's no cause for concern. I feel that the only reason that's an issue is because you haven't told each other how you feel, essentially. This person feels very passionately about you. We have the big ring charm. So currently they are very set on you as a future. They see you as an investment in terms of like their future, not as like a physical token or something that can be bought, but just in that you two could be very good for each other in terms of the future that you could create. They are currently completing a cycle in terms of their work or their study. I feel like they're in a position of just strengthening their 3D surrounds and just working on their craft and gaining more funding. Why did that come to mind? Oh, I don't know why. Gaining more funding, group 3, that's your person. I feel like they have projects. I don't know why. I just feel like this is somebody who has projects. Now, they hold a special place in their heart for you, group 3. No matter how distracted they get, no matter how busy they get, no matter what they do in terms of these projects, you are always on their mind and in their heart. They hold you very dearly. And I apologize for that ridiculously loud water truck that has gone past 3 times in the last hour. It's supposed to rain today too. I don't know why he needs to water the grass that much. Very determined to let that grass live. Okay, so what was I saying? Yes, they hold a very special place in their heart for you. Very, very special place. And no matter how distracted or whatever the heck they're doing, you're always there with them in their heart. I feel like this person may have the tendency to slip into some lower vibrational issues. And this could be you too, group 3. Now, this snake came up on the Strength card and on the 9 of Pentacles card. So it's a warning. With the newfound success that you're experiencing, or if you're having any financial influx, just be cautious. Don't spend it too frivolously. And also, this is a direct message to anybody who has a temper. Okay, just be very wary not to let your temper stop you from experiencing an honest and true love. I feel like the Strength card at times with that Leo, strong Leo energy, just be very wary of your temper. is all I'm going to say. Because I don't want to trigger you. Okay, so some of you guys don't realize how successful you are in your current period with this sunglass charm that just decided to drop. With this sunglass charm, and it was reversed, you are going to only discover this very recently. Yeah, you've got some good stuff coming to you, Group 3. And some things are going to start making sense as well, if that makes sense, because that's also clarity that is being offered to this moon card. So, these secrets and these things, they weren't intentionally secret. It's just that they weren't given the opportunity to be shared. Those things are going to start to be revealed, and you're going to feel more confident about where you stand with this person and also about your day-to-day business as well. And likewise for this person, they just want the opportunity to tell you how they truly feel. Now, this legacy, look over here. Of all the charms, we have the beautiful, this is like my most precious charm. Literally, if it focuses, it's the most precious charm I have. And then this is another charm that indicates being precious. So you are just going to be the most incredibly precious person to this person. Like, you are their everything, Group 3. This is somebody who is very much invested in you and in this future with you. They're very bound to you, Group 3, which is why you do need to be mindful of your temper at times, if that's applicable to you, because this person is so connected to you that at times they won't want to pull you up. For whatever reason, they may just decide that it's easier being softer and being compassionate instead of, and it is, you shouldn't fight fire with fire, you only make bigger fires. But unfortunately, they have the tendency to take the brunt of it all there. So anyway, this person is going to offer clarity on your strengths again as well. So I don't want to dwell on that anger business because I feel like you have so much potential here for an amazing, beautiful connection. There's no point in dwelling in that. What else can I tell you guys? Let's get anything else from here. Actually, you know what I want to do? You know this person, so let's figure out if we have messages from your person directly. Spirit, can you please offer us messages from Group 3's person directly, please? Any channeled messages from Group 3's person? Any channeled messages from Group 3's person? My life started when I met you. 2 of Cups again. Any messages from Group 3's person? I would do anything for you. 10 of Cups. Group 3's person. You make my heart full. Is that 10 of Cups? No, this is 10 of Cups. That's 10 of Pentacles. My bad. Anything else from Group 3's person, please, Spirit? I'm ready. The Fool. And one last card. I need more balance, and that is the 2 of Pentacles. At the bottom, we have the 6 of Cups. I know you from somewhere. Wow. Just wow. It's beautiful energy, Group 3. This person is literally just waiting for the right time. 2 of Cups again. 10 of Pentacles again. The Fool. They're just waiting. They're ready. Come on, Spirit. I'm ready. Where is she? Where is this person? I keep saying she, but I'm sorry. We're trying to stay gender neutral. And 10 of Cups. You make my heart full. 2 of Pentacles. I need more balance. I feel like this person is juggling projects at the moment. They're trying to preoccupy themselves a lot, Group 3. And they're very much trying to distract themselves in positive ways, though. They don't want to lower their vibration. They're just trying to keep themselves distracted. Wow, this was a very quick reading. I'm going to see if I can get you any other messages. Anything else you can tell us about Group 3, please, Spirit? Group 3's person, what are they doing at the moment? What can you tell us about them? Oh, Group 3's person. What can you tell us? What are they doing at the moment? Group 3's person. Group 3's person. Group 3's person. What are they doing at the moment, please? Anything else you can tell us? Doodly-doo. Alrighty. Action. Yes, they are quite busy. This reminds me of the Chariot card, actually. Wow, they're very determined, very focused, very driven. They have this motivation to better themselves for you, group 3, but it's also stemming from, I mean, they're seeing results, so it's inspiring them to keep going. This is the first chakra, Archangel Michael, so their base chakra, their root chakra. They're very much rebuilding themselves, because I do feel, this card came out as well, storm warning. They've had some misfortune, either when you first met or in the interim or like recently, and they're having to be on this new journey now to rebuilding themselves. They're holding a light on for you, group 3, sorry. No matter how, I saw the 2 here and I just started saying 2. No matter how far they stray in physical distance, they're always thinking of you. They've always got this light on for you. It's like no matter how far they venture out, they've always got this space in their heart for you, and they've always intended on coming back to you, group 3. You may be the group that always comes through with that message. They always intended on coming back to you. Daughter Spirit. So group 3, they are currently working on their attitude. I don't want to say attitude. That's a weird way to end it. I was meant to say on their attitude towards life, but with this Spirit card, more than anything, they're starting to awaken to their spirituality. Like, I don't think this person has a label for it yet. They don't identify as any specific religion, but they are very aware that they have angels watching out for them, and they've had so much success that it's too good to be true, sort of. They're understanding that there must be something looking out for them up above. And so they're starting to understand themselves and their spiritual connections, and they're starting to hold a lot of hope for their future as well, which is why they're in such a beautiful space at the moment. They've got a very hopeful energy with that dove on that card. Now we have the appreciation card here, so I do feel that it is imperative for you both to maintain this hopeful attitude and to continue to exercise gratitude in your daily lives. No matter how much you go through with that storm warning card, it is very important that you maintain gratitude. Find something to be grateful for, just to maintain that positive attitude towards life, because that is when you are most open to receive, is when you feel as though you have everything you already need. I didn't mean to rhyme, but it did. So we have the 7th chakra here, which is the crown chakra, Archangel Uriel. So Spirit is trying to offer you both guidance in this connection. This is when Spirit communicates to us and our higher selves. So we don't always, it's hard to keep this chakra open, if I may be honest. The chakra sits right above your head like the crown, where that lilac sort of color is. And at times the messages aren't always received openly and honestly, but it's important that you do try your best to stay open to the guidance that's being offered to you, because there is a lot of information here. A lot is being offered to you, and you are constantly being guided to make the right choice here. For most of you, though, I feel that, again, your biggest adversity is timing and waiting for the opportunity to tell each other how you feel. Well, Pile 3, I don't want to stretch it on because I feel like we've covered our bases. Congratulations, Pile 3, and thank you so much for dropping by. I'm so grateful to have you and to harness this energy for you. I hope it made sense. Please let me know down below if it did resonate. I'm always interested to know. And if there is anything that you need clarity on as well. I'm not offering personal readings at the moment, so if I can offer clarity on anything, I would love to. Just let me know down below. And feel free to connect with me on social media as well. My Instagram's linked below. Thank you so much, Group 3, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!